Greetings. It's awesome to have you, Barrett, in one of our next segments. So, what shall we be talking about today, Barrett?
I thought that, and you know me, I like the fact that stress, because I
Mhm.
think that it's pressuring us. And I think that two key things that come together, stress and negotiation. Why? What's going on? What are you thinking?
Yeah, so folks, here's the thing, when you're talking about negotiation, people think like, oh, negotiation happens in boardrooms, stakeholders, shareholders, and it's limited to just the people who may be carrying a lot of responsibilities. But here's the thing, regardless where you're at, negotiation is commonplace. So it could be even like, negotiating with your friends as to which restaurant you'll go for lunch or for dinner. What do you think, Barrett?
I actually think that you're absolutely right. I think that negotiation takes place in anything that we do. And I think that negotiation and stress today hold each other's hands. The reason why I think that is, if we take the boardroom, a lot of negotiation is taking place. And one of the biggest challenges taking place is we can't achieve the results. And that pressures back to stress. So thinking about what you said, choosing the restaurant, negotiating with your friend, just tells us that yes, there's so much knowledge we need to know from the big boardrooms about negotiating, and that comes with structure and how we do it. But on a daily basis, where we have to really negotiate, where it becomes kind of our personality, how do we manage that?
Well, one of the key things is to have that mindset, right? If you're in a mindset where you're coming from that, okay, negotiation is rather than putting a label on it and putting a big onus on it and looking at it with the stress, if you just look at it with fun. So, for example, we are just kind of sitting here, and as we were having the earlier conversation, you're going to go and have some serious conversation with someone. It's nice to bring some humor in. So, folks, we're just kind of going and doing just a little bit of fun stuff. So rather than just being this stoic person, the key is to bring a little light humor and say that, hey, you know what, we are here as friends or in any other day-to-day negotiations. Let's look at the bigger picture rather than just you and I. And of course, one of the key things is to leave the ego at the door. And when you do that, that really helps with managing the stress.
Thank you for today, Divya. It was great seeing you. We talk shortly, and I know that listeners, if they have any questions, they can reach out to us. Any last tips you want to give with?
Well, one of the last tips I will say is that, right before you're going into, especially for a heavy duty negotiation, prep yourself, get your homework done. And it's also bringing yourself in the right frame of mind, just kind of resetting your brain. And that really helps. And we'll be, of course, talking about that in our future segments as well.
I think that's amazing. And folks, if you need any support and guidance, both Divya and I are here. So Divya is an extremely talented life coach, and I hope that take advantage of her knowledge because it's amazing. I wish everyone a good day. Any last words, Divya?
Oh, just that we are here for you guys, and together we learn from each other. And it's not that we are all alone. It's just about building a community and supporting each other.